Loaded some texture mods, and I figured out why.
What did you need?
Well, as you are Talvashoth, people have asked. You grew up outside the Canary homeland, but there is no easy way to ask your thoughts on the Qun.
Have you studied the Qun?
It is a decided gap in my education. I know the Qun is a philosophy, a set of laws, a legislative guide, and a social architecture governing the Qunari. Those who appeared at court, however, insisted the Qun is too complex for an outsider.
It's not because you're human. Real Qunari tell me I'll never understand the Qun.
Yet they take converts. Their criteria is beyond my grasp. Do you believe in any of the Qun's philosophies?
You can't take a breath in the Qun without someone deciding how long you should hold it. That's not a life for me.
Many won't accept your word by virtue of your birth. People ask how a Qunari could be Andraste's herald. It worries them if they believe it, and angers them if they do not. Convincing them of your good intentions will be tasking.
You'll think of something, Ambassador.
I hope so. It will be interesting. Strangely, your mercenary work is not so inflammatory. People are fabricating extravagant tales of your heroics.
They don't know how we held Kelgor's Pass, or tricked an army into surrendering at Valthalaise. These people don't know the half of what I've done.
I noticed. Leliana found a letter from the captain of your last company. He had nothing but praise for your skill in battle, but doesn't mention what part you played.
Captain Tully praised me. William Iron-Arse Tully.
That's quite the moniker. But yes, your captain went so far as to say he'd have lost entire battles without you.
I thought Captain Tully didn't even notice me.
It would be difficult to miss someone of your stature, Herald. Perhaps your captain felt it improper to play favorites. He certainly valued your skills in your last engagement.
I was in charge of mercenaries storming the headquarters of the bandits we were to dispatch. We caught them by surprise. It was over before the sentries even blew their horns.
That is impressive. I hope life in Haven doesn't bore you compared to such exploits.
Oh, I could flirt with Josephine. Huh.
Clean sheets, warm food, sturdy walls. I even have a cot instead of a bedroll. Compared to life on the road, this place is luxury.
I would never have described it that way. I mean, I'm glad you've acclimatized to this place, Herald. Truly.
Okay.
Thank you for all that you are doing to her.
Alright, so we need to work, we need to get some stuff done. See. What I really want is some, like, money. Money? Get money.
There's nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion. At your service.
interesting.
Let's see what we have.
All right.
I do want to check this out.
Do not antagonize Chauncey the tiny bear. He may be small, but he nips.
Okay. Mirror of transformation. I can, yeah, just like in Dragon Age 2. Weapons and accessories. God. All of these are super expensive. Aurora's freedom. Path to glory. Guild, I'm guessing. E. Unique dagger. I don't have the money for any of this. Yeah, and all of this stuff is like nothing. Which sucks. Doesn't have any of what? Oh yeah, because this. Ugh. Oh yeah, all of these fucking expensive.
Where's my back scratcher?
Yeah, these aren't so much. Crafting materials. Yeah, whoa, actually, can I buy obsidian? Obsidian. Onyx. Harvest cotton. Yeah, of course, the only thing that he doesn't have is... I could have bought your obsidian, man. I'd be down. Don't have any obsidian. I have deep hide, dragon. Don't have any obsidian. I got excited for half a second. Been nice if I could have bought obsidian.
Help yourself to a sock from the basket, but only one!
Oh yeah, about the basket of lost socks or whatever. Yeah. But, yeah.
Handle the merchandise with care.
That sucks. Black Emporium. Haven. Yeah, I'd have to go to Red Cliff, which I can't right now. Okay. I don't have the money. I don't think my mods are working either, because one of the mods I had was to allow me to be able to get my money, you know, from those. It happens instantly. The gathering coin happens instant. It's supposed to make it so that way I don't have to wait if I like need money. I could get the gather coin thing done quickly, but it's taking time actually. So I don't think my mods are working. The textures are don't look any different. It's like it was supposed to be a texture mod and the thing to be able to make it so that way I don't have to wait for the whole gathering coin thing. I don't think any of the mods that I got worked. Like,
need something?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never said.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle. Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives. I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
In the book, you say that first Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
There's no way Hawk really could have killed the Arishok. It would have started a war with the Kunari.
I was told later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently, the Arishok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the wrecked dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Meryl decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though. Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Last I knew, Hawk's sister Bethany was doing something wardeny near the Anderfell's border. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of my mods are working. And I don't know why. I used the Frosty mod manager, but apparently the Frosty mod manager is not doing what I thought it was going to do. Not doing the job.
There was no word for heaven or for earth.
All my textures and recreators are not doing anything, to be honest. Okay. I thought I had everything fixed, but... Well, I mean, I fixed the problem with my PC, but the frickin'... Anyway.
Chancellor Roderick came to speak with me. Could you try not to antagonize him?
If I offend the man so easily, perhaps he should try leaving me alone.
Cool. Got another mount. Haha.
Let's see what we have. Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
What can they do? It's just talk. Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
All right, let's do it. We did we did a lot in the Hinterlands yesterday, and we did a lot today too. So well, let's actually advance the story. Let's go to Val Royeaux. Let's go to Arlay. Irritated that my fucking mods aren't working. You know, I spent a lot of time downloading them and trying to get them to work, but for some reason they're just not fucking working, which is irritating.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald!
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people from return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
It won't let me talk to her.
As you say, my
I
lord.
missed my opportunity to talk to her. Okay, then. Let's continue on, though. I was trying to click A to talk to her, but I just jumped instead of actually doing what I wanted,
Stand wary, guardsman.
which was annoying.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet, a wicked Kunari sent to subvert the Maker's word.
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
I was just about to do that myself.
As if I would do anything for your pleasure.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, Never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
It doesn't look like we'll be getting the Templars to help us after all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Interesting.
Well,
Oh.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
find friends among the stunned and reeling.
Interesting.
The Templars did
I believe that messenger is
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Oh, Vivian. Quest map.
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky.
They left us. The Templars left us to the mages.
I could sell stuff if I wanted to, but I don't really want to right now. Okay. Well, I think I found everything I need to find here. Continuing on. Third thing. We gotta go up.
The Chantry has just shown themselves helpless.
I have to use a world map. Okay. Go to world map. Where we meet Sarah.
If I might have a
Pretty
moment
sure.
of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Yeah, I gotta figure. When I'm done streaming and all that, I'm probably gonna see why my mods aren't working, because it's a little irritating. I've spent all that time to get the mods that I wanted, you know, like retextures, you know, for the my companions, the environment, stuff like that, and it doesn't seem like any of them are working. Thought they all would be working. Apparently not.
It's the Inquisition's herald!
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're well fit. Heard about your kind. Seeing's different. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Sure, why not? I glow. What's going on?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches. Cheeky, yeah?
Why didn't you take their weapons?
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Sure.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
I want... and then I'll get... and get... I like Varric and all, but wanting to have a little bit of a variant, or whatever the word you want to use. A bit more variation in my blood from time to time. Right. Then there's Vivian.
Lady Adar of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Yeah. He's just all talk.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
I could flirt with her if I wanted to. Might as well.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
Oh,
to the people of Thedas, of course.
It's a repeat.
We have not forgotten the commandment,
Okay.
as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Sure.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Okay, that's done. We have another recruit. Well, another companion. You have several. Then there's, I think, Iron Bull is to the north on the Wounded Coast. Okay. Belroyo. Black Emporium. Storm Coast. Storm Coast. Not on the Wounded Coast. Storm Coast. Wounded Coast's over here in Kirkwall. Which, the thing is, though, is the only place you can go in Kirkwall is the Black Emporium. Part of DLC. Has offered an alliance with the rebel mages at Wycliffe. Okay. Over here.
Still got demons pouring out of the rifts.
Special shipment.
You're worried about the...
One thing I don't know how to do is what's your inventory. I don't know if these take up room. Do they? Take up room in your inventory? I don't know. Good question.
I understand that.
Although I do want to see if I can actually modify some of that.
Good day to you.
Hold on. Check something. My friend was asking if I'm free tonight, which I'm not really doing anything. I'm just streaming. I enjoy streaming, don't get me wrong, but I'd like to get out and do things too. Let me see here. Modify. Huh. So really, I can't upgrade those at all. I don't have any runes to add.
Another time.
Can I not modify?
Another time.
Okay. Craft armor. Modify armor. Island Ravager. Nice. Why not?
Good.
I craft weapon. Oh, I can craft dual blade grip. Interesting. Bear hide. Plus 6% critical. Plus 8 flanking damage. Plus 4 critical chance. Plus 8% critical damage bonus. Yeah, let's do this one. Can we stack that? Yes, we can. Do double nug skin. That'll give this really good freaking damage. Okay. Can I do 2 of them though? Do 2 of them. That way I can do that with, yeah, there. And same thing, we'll do more nug skin. I'll have 2 of those, so that way I can have it on both. Okay. We can modify. Okay. Let's, these, yeah, we'll change the grip. Yeah, it won't let me change my grip. I crafted them. Why can't I use them?
You need something? Let me know.
Okay. Arm dual blade grip. Already made that. Breakstone, 118. That's the highest I can do, really. 118. Strange. So only 118, so oh damn. Yeah, no, I'm not wanting to do it because seriously, it's just rugged dagger. It's not even going to be anything good. I just made the grips though, and that I thought I could use that to modify, but it won't let me. Weird. Let's see if I can actually make something for Cassandra. Thief mace. Army longsword grip, but they won't. Okay. I don't have enough to really do much of anything decent. I wonder if I could craft armor though. Another idea. What we can make it out of? Wool. Ivory. Lustrous cotton. Silk. Try that. Okay, and then plus 12 canine leather. Buffalo hide. Ram's leather. That's all dexterity. Plus 12 to dexterity, though. It's better than what I have. Let's find out. Did I craft something that's better? Yes, actually. Normal one. That's it. I gotta sell some shit though. Missions renewal. Ew. Play the benefits of combat knowledge and maximum tech for it. Oh, it allows you to redistribute your points. Okay, so I need to sell some stuff. You know, I'm just gonna sell everything, except for that. And then we're gonna sell... Can't sell armor. Don't allow me to sell armor, really? Alright, so we're gonna have to go back up top, and then we're gonna have to sell armor. Oh, now I could shoot my horses.
All things in this world are finite. What one man gains, another has lost.
Get another bot. Anyway, that's how you get the new horse. I forgot. Couldn't remember how to change mounts, but now I know. Alright, Sell all that. So yeah, the recipes do cost something. I wish there was I don't know if there's storage where I could put that stuff up. Because I don't want these recipes taking up space. My inventory. How do I do that? Can I just read them to... No, these... Oh, they're upgrades. Those are actual physical upgrades. Okay, so crafting materials, I got a lot of those. Check to put those up somewhere. Because I have a lot of them. Valuables. Can I sell all that? Yeah, I think I could sell all the valuables. Let's do that. Yeah, now we have some room. Sold all the value. Good. Gave us some money. Got a bit now. Not much, though. It's unfortunate. Let's go get the gold that we got. And then I'm probably going to end stream because my friend Curtis wants to hang out. And we haven't hung out in a little bit, so... I'd like to.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity,
Please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
True enough. Alright, let's go get the money that we wanted. Hopefully it's enough. $90 gold. Yep. The frickin' mod definitely is.
What have your ears heard, Leliana? Anything new we don't already know about?
No, nothing.
To work?
Yeah, okay.
Let us begin.
I'll wait on that one. Not now. We're not gonna go there now yet. Champions the Just. Okay. Yeah, we did some shit. All this stuff on Thursday. Now you can
Let's see what we have.
Yeah, see, man, I just really wish my mods were working, and I don't know why they're not working. But we'll figure it out later. Try to figure out why it's not working. But, yeah, we'll see. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and end stream. Because my friend Curtis wants to hang out. I haven't hung out with him in a little bit. An hour. 11 minutes. Huh. But we're gonna back out of here and we're gonna save. Reached level 8. Let's level up real quick then. Thanks. Cassandra, weapon and shield. You didn't level up. Sarah, though. Yeah, we're not doing daggers for you. You're not a dagger person, but you are. Bow and arrow. All the bow and arrow stuff. Oh. Sarah's done. In. Make you a fire mage. Why not? Solus, you don't have. Cleric is not. So, yeah. We're all caught up on levels now. We're gonna go ahead and save. There we go. All right. We are good. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid out. I would like to go hang out with my friend Curtis because it's been a little bit. Streaming right now. Lagande. Yeah, we can. Raid them, I think. Because they're cool. Right. Do that. Yeah. All right. I may or may not stream later. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I will see you guys in the